you put attention on divisions, you put your attention on difficulties, you put attention on separation, on how others are so different than you, this grows in your awareness, this grows in your life. And you start seeing more and more differences, more and more complications, more and more separations. But if you start seeing, somebody comes to you and they might have different ideas, but you might find something in their thought that is good for you, that you can agree with. And if you put your attention on that and strengthen that, that helps you to grow in that direction. Now, this doesn't mean mood making, it doesn't mean you don't see good and bad, you don't discriminate. Of course, you have to make decisions. You have to say, this is right, this is wrong, and I put my attention on what is good. So that is really important in considering how we grow and how we evolve and where we put our attention. Now, that is why, and one of the reasons, transcending is very important, because transcending means simply in a natural way putting one's attention on this deep level of the ocean rather than on the surface levels. And so that is why it's important morning and evening to dive back into the self, which means direct our attention, instead of directing it out through the senses to all these things, which is sometimes fine and necessary and helpful and nourishing. But the most nourishing value is to actually go back into the self and experience that field of consciousness, which is unbounded, which is infinite, which is our true inner self. As we've said before, you mentioned know thyself, and that is by knowing who you truly are, you come out with greater unity, greater appreciation, and all the good things that happen physiologically and mentally: better health, less stress, better behavior, greater creativity, greater clarity, greater coherence. And all of these are not just some nice philosophical words or inspirational words. They have been analyzed and studied scientifically by hundreds of scientific research studies in very, very different, very prominent institutions around the world.